Um, so in this question, we want to find what is the tens digit of 7 to the power of 2011. So a general like theme for these kinds of questions is you see that you have the number 7 to the 2011 power. Now, 7 to the 2011 is going to be a really large number. Like, clearly you don't want to calculate this out and then see what the tens digit is. Like, that'd be definitely not the way to solve the problem. But the idea is, like, for these kinds of questions, if you um if you have like a really large number here, like 2011, then usually a good idea is to like try to notice a pattern. So let's first look at 7 to the 1, 7 to the 2, 7 to the 3, 7 to the 4, 7 to the 5. So 7 to the 1 is 7. 7 to the 2 is 49. Not very interesting so far. 7 to the 3, that's 7 times 7 times 7. That's equal to 343. All right, let me write this as 0, 7, actually. So 7 is, I'll just write it as 0, 7. And the reason I do that is just so that we can emphasize that like the tens digit there is 0. Now, 7 to the 4, we would do 343 times 7, right? Like 7 to the 4 is 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. This turns out to be 2401. And the reason this is interesting is because the last two digits here are 07, 49, 4301. Now, if we were to multiply by 2401 by 7 to get 7 to the 5, we would get 16807. The reason this is like cool is because notice that like this 07, we already saw it before. It's like that 07 there. So that tells us that this pattern is going to like repeat in cycles of 4. Like the next one is going to have a last two digits of 49. The next one is going to have last two digits of 43, and so on. So we see that this kind of repeats in a cycle of 4. And so now we can kind of solve our problem with 7 to the power of 2011. Notice that like so like 7 to the 6, if we continue this pattern, we would have like some number, and the last two digits would be 49 if you continue this pattern. 7 to the 7, you would have some numbers, and you have last two digits 43 if you continue this pattern. And then 7 to the 8, you would have some numbers and then 0, 1. So it would repeat the pattern 0, 7, 4, 9, 4, 3, 0, 1, 0, 7, 4, 9, 4, 3, 0, 1, and repeat this pattern always. And notice that like all of the ones within an exponent that's a multiple of 4, they'll all end in 0, 1. So like notice that 7 to the 2008 is a multiple of 4. So 7 to the 2008 is gonna like be some like bunch of digits and then end in 0, 1. So then 7 to the 2009, 7 to the 2010, 7 to the 2011, 7 to the 2009 is going to end in a bunch of numbers and then 0, 7. 7 to the 2010 is going to end in a bunch of numbers, digits, and then 4, 9. And 7 to the 2011 is going to end in a bunch of digits and then 4, 3. We just continue the same pattern basically. And we want to know what the tens digit of 7 to the 2011 is. So we would just take this digit here. It would be 4, and that would be our answer.